It's about actually make your company very famous. Means build a brand that people actually recognize you. You need to be smart in a way of, okay, how do you underline this type of value that your brand doesn't have yet actually within your merch when you try to transport a message when you walk along with your branded corporate shirt. Work with a revised company logo. Yes and no. Yes, you can use a company logo, and of course it comes back to your branding guidelines, but you can make a logo quite interesting, how to bed it in a certain context.
I'm Will Campbell.
And I'm Pascal Vida, and this is Promotions Playbook.
Together we've built Australia's largest catalogue of customisable promotional products.
Whether you're a small business or a major player, we know the right merch can transform your brand and help you grow.
In each episode we'll show you how to get fast, transparent and affordable promotional products to take your business to the next level.
Ready to elevate your brand? Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome to our next episode. Today I just want to quickly react to some of the comments that we had on the latest videos on TikTok and Instagram, and want to dive in with Stacy Walker. So one of the first comments is I want to discuss, and a lot of other people comment in a roughly same way, was Stacy with her mentioning that of course makes it easy to actually choose in the morning whatever you want to wear. So fair enough, that's one great benefit you have of corporate teamwear. But the point that I tried to make with the last video was more into the right direction of nobody wants to wear it in regards to you have more opportunities and more potential with actual corporate merch. Even if it's just an inside joke for the team to make it proud of to be a part of the business, and it doesn't neglect the chance of using the logo on the chest, but using the space on the t-shirt, front, back, aesthetically you can make it work for any kind of brand. And if it's for in contact with the customers to actually communicate your vision with it, or maybe a quote, it's slightly funny, but still concludes what you stand for. So there are more opportunities to actually use custom merch, and you still have the practicality or the benefits of making it easy every morning to choose what you want to wear. So that's one of the first comments, or the most common comment that we found under our latest video. So one of the few other common comments were people mentioning what is about company XYZ. In this case, Rai is mentioning what is if the company is Ferrari. We can extend that to other people mentioned Apple, Nike, Adidas, etc. The clear difference here is we talk about well-known brands. They have a reputation already. People know what is it about, their actual product, and as well vision as a business is already communicated and people understand. So majority of the businesses are not at this stage yet. So you need to be smart in a way of, okay, how do you underline this type of value that your brand doesn't have yet actually within your merch when you try to use it to start a conversation with your customers, or actually transport a message when you walk along with your branded corporate shirt. And as well, the same for a teamwear. A young business may needs to build up this branding aspect of what is your mission, and there is corporate merch really, really helpful with. One other comment, especially here with Minicat, she's saying, okay, if not with the logo simple slapped on the merch, or in this case t-shirt or polo shirt, work with a revised company logo. Yes and no. Yes, you can use a company logo, and of course it comes back to your branding guidelines, but you can make a logo quite interesting, how to bed it in a certain context. So if your agency or your creative department was smart enough to actually set up the entire identity, what is building around the logo and around the brand, will actually help to build a guideline how the logo can work on different type of merch, and as well in different type of context and environment. In this way, you can make a logo really, really interesting. So it's not about revising and just completely overhaul a logo and it's may not working, even if it's boring, but think about what you try to transport, what kind of message you try to get to the people around you, and build on top of that. As an example, with Promo Punks, we are funk and funny, and we go crazy about, okay, how we can actually make merch fun again. And we try to transport this message through our colors, through our different type of characters we work with, and build them into our logo instead of just having the speech bubble on on the front of a t-shirt. So as an example, on our t-shirts here, we are able to actually make it more fun, so have a visual impact, a visual hook for actually stopping with the brand and give it a chance to actually create an imprint at the people they're looking at it. So it comes back to the branding and the identity you can work with and how to revise your logo. But it's not necessary if your department or creative department was smart enough to build a proper setup. Just quickly, if you're ready to take your brand to the next level, Promo Punks makes it easy.
With Australia's largest catalogue of over 10,000 customable products, fast quoting in just 30 minutes, and transparent pricing with no hidden fees, we've got you covered.
Get your free custom quote today via a link in the show notes.
Now back to the episode.
In context of the branding, Paul, FO, is mentioning something similar, and it's correct. It's about actually make your company very famous. Means build a brand that people actually recognize you. Here's again, like with Apple or Ferrari or Nike, Merck, Mercedes, BMW. So everyone kind of can connect with it, and within this niche, if this brand is known and respected, yes, of course, the logo itself works absolutely. And we talk about the majority of other businesses. They're not known. They didn't have the time and chance yet to actually build a brand around that people actually recognize who they are. So take the opportunity and use the space that you have with merch to actually build this imprint of your brand and your business when you are not at the stage yet. The comment from No Name actually hits the mark. This company obviously handed over practical sports clothing. We have Practicality here, and they have a use for the people wearing it. So it's not particular about the brand, even that the product themselves are actually adding value by having it hand over to your team or to your customer. And this value of the Practicality adds on to the value to your brand and for your business. So by simply having a creative idea of if there's a certain need for a certain product, you can make merch, and that's what we said in the past episodes already as well, is that you have chance to kind of cross-reference the benefit of Practicality, or even cross-branding when you use a product that you as well find with Promo Punks. There are brands, they actually are known, and you can use them for co-branding to have this quality aspect or the practicality of the product associated to your logo, to your business or to your brand. So in this way, yes, you have an actual impact within using merch in a really efficient way. So Joe is asking here about examples. Example would be here to one hand side, use your branding and be creative by using a quirky or funny slogan or quote on the merch, so people actually have an emotional reaction to your product when they see it or get it hand over. But on the other hand as well, you can use your simple logo and associate it with a quality product. And the chance here is that you can associate your brand with quality or with practicality. As an example here would be Patagonia, having a Patagonia jacket and then with your logo in a minimalistic way. So you kind of still underline the stylistics aspects of the product, but you have a reason to actually use this product for your branding efforts. Another example here would be if as Amazon, known for its service as an e-commerce company, of course, a lot of other products as well, but let's stick with the e-commerce side, is that Amazon could, as an example, co-op with Carhartt. Like in this way, you have a well-known apparel product that helps Amazon to actually underline their quality in their own segment. Let's say we would use an Amazon logo on a normal shirt. what would be the story here? The story would be quite flat, as nobody knows this blank polo shirt, what quality it is, etc. And Amazon has no reputation for quality clothing or being a high quality clothing brand. So if you have this cross reference of a logo or of a company / brand with another product, you actually can uplift the impression of your brand and of your business just by being associated with the right quality or with the right practicality for your target audience. Perfect. I guess that's it for today. Thank you for sending everything through, and I hope I see you the next time.
Thanks for tuning in to Promotions Playbook. If you enjoyed this episode, the best way to show your support is by leaving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube so you never miss an episode.
You can also find more of us at PromoPunks on all social media platforms.
We'll catch you in the next episode, and until then, keep your brand on top.